What's up, y'all? Practicing presence. YouTube. Ego. Manifesting. Law of attraction. Practicing presence. Moment of silence. My favorite part. Deep breath in. Always so refreshing. So, ego. Manifesting. Law of attraction. Practicing presence. I'm in the midst right now of 3 or 4 um, different jobs, some of them gig jobs and paid, some very well paid, some sex appeal, some slumming it. The law of attraction is always working. You know that. I don't need to go down that road. Although for a lot of people, um, they don't understand that. But it's LOA is not a thing you reach out and grab. It's just a thing always in motion. So quite literally everything is a manifestation. But the ego right now, I'm holding on to this kind of like, I don't want to say anything bad about it, but I'm holding on to a job. It's not my best paying job. Um, I like it. I like it a lot. I've got a very simple life, by the way, now. And I like it a lot. And the second I decided to give it up, an opportunity comes. Especially now that I'm talking about it. It's pretty equal, which is not the best, but way more sex appeal. And I've always had, I say jokingly, like a lot of times, not always, but a lot of times I've had sexy jobs. And there's another job where a potential move up, but there's just something there that feels like it's stopping it. I don't know. Um, and at the end of the day, I don't really care. My life is not my own. I talk about that regularly, but when I want something bad enough, it never happens because I'm passionate. I've always got a passion and energy, and I didn't know what to do with it. It used to scare me, and the passion goes to the wanting, or went. Um, so it would never come. And law of attraction is always working. And that wanting is still there a lot of times. However, now the practice is split off, separate yourself from that. Esther Hicks talks about it a lot. Just to spend time with it and then let it go. Don't spend too much time with it, or you can spend too much time with it. And it's funny how it works out, though. I guess kind of for me, or for everybody in different ways, but in this particular story, because despite repeatedly and honestly and purposefully and flee, and genuinely my life is not my own. So the interesting thing really is utilizing whatever the ego wants. Um, I'd rather have a sexy job than a not sexy job. But when I moved out here, one of the big things I learned was I don't care what I do, um, but I've still always wanted stuff. And now that's just what happens. And occasionally I'll still get opinions on what should happen. That's cute, by the way. One time I caught myself out. I was working late, I was tired and cranky and hadn't eaten. And all of a sudden I was like, I know I'm fucking tired. Like, I know I'm tired because I got an opinion on what should or shouldn't be done. Um, or what should or shouldn't be, whatever, exactly said. When I use that want or that desire or the repeated obsessive thoughts, all that's the ego, right? Um, and I just keep thinking of the story from Eckhart Tolle. I don't remember which book or whatever. It's in a book. Um, a monk and a student in the forest. Student says to the monk, "How can I find Zen?" Student, I'm sorry, the master says, "Can you hear that river?" Student listens. Yeah, I can hear the river. Enters in from there. A while later, student breaks. Wait a minute, what if I couldn't have heard the river? Master says, enters in from there. So, no matter what it is, and it's always different. However, this specific time, it's all about wanting so bad and keeping it at bay. But that wanting I've also used as practicing presence. And now that wanting, because it hasn't controlled things, and now that wanting has brought about other things and changes. And that's law of attraction at work.